Okay, I'm going for the special items again. I'm going for the special items again. First thing is overdraft as per cash book. We are going for overdraft as per cash book. In that, what is the item that was given? Credit side of the cash book column, cash short by 2000 rupees. Credit side of the cash book column, cash short by 2000 rupees. So, in order to derive the passbook balance, what you have to do is, okay, to arrive at the passbook overdraft balance, this 2000 rupees, whatever it may be, should be added. They must be added. This 2000 rupees. The second thing is also overdraft as per passbook. Receipt side of the cash book was overcast by 500 rupees. Overcast by 500 rupees. So when you are given passbook balance, you have to derive the overdraft as per cash book balance. So in this case, what we have to do in order to arrive the balance as per cash book, because overdraft as per passbook was given, we have to get the cash book balance. In order to get the cash book balance, this 500 rupees should be deducted. It must be deducted. Okay, next, third one is, here third one is also nothing but overdraft as per passbook, and the item is a credit balance of 2500 in cash book was brought forward on the next day as debit balance or two of 2500 rupees. Okay, a credit balance of 2500 in cash book was brought forward on the next day as debit balance of 2500. So to arrive the, he had given you passbook balance and you have to get the cash book balance. Okay, to arrive the overdraft balance as per cash book, rupees 3000 should be deducted. Okay, rupees 3000 should be deducted. Oh, sorry, rupees 5000, not the 3000. Double the amount, 2500 plus 2500, 5000 rupees should be deducted. I'm sorry to tell you, 3000 rupees. To arrive at the overdraft as per cash book, rupees 5000 should be deducted. Next one is, this thing is also according to overdraft as per passbook. Now the item is a bill receivable for rupees 2000 discounted with bank. A bills receivable for rupees 2000 discounted with bank is dishonored on the due date and wrongly credited in passbook. And wrongly credited in passbook. It was dishonored, Amma. It was dishonored. When it was dishonored, okay, you will come across an opposite entry. Okay, this is nothing but a bills receivable, and it was discounted. When you go for bills receivable, automatically it will appear on the credit side and the passbook. Okay, it is, if it is dishonored, it will come to the debit side, but it was not done. Was wrongly created to passbook balance. In order to arrive the overdraft as per cash book, 4000 rupees should be added. You have to add 4000 rupees because already bills receivable was there, 2000 rupees. Okay, it was discounted and it was written on the, it will appear on the deposit side because it is nothing but a bills receivable. Okay, the same thing, it will appear on this side where in the cash book. But whatever it may be, the bills receivable, it was dishonored. Dishonored means it must come on the debit side, that is withdrawal side, but it was not. Again, what they have done is wrongly created in the passbook. Wrongly created to passbook. So two times that 2000, previous 2000 and this 2000 comes to 4000 rupees. So this 4000 rupees, whatever it may be, you have to add to the overdraft balance as per cash book. Now, again, overdraft as per passbook. So, whenever you are given the overdraft as per passbook or overdraft as per cash book, mind it that you have to, get the other balance. If you come across favorable balance of cash book, you will must get favorable balance as per passbook. If you are getting, if you are taking overdraft balance as per passbook, you have to get overdraft balance as per cash book. So like that you have to take, you must go and you have to think. Whenever you are given overdraft balance, okay, of cash book, you have to get overdraft balance as per passbook. Here in this context, okay, you are given the overdraft balance as per passbook, and the item is a check for rupees 2500 received from Dubai was entered twice in the cash book, but the check was not collected and credited by bank till the date of preparation of reconciliation statement. Okay, we are receiving a check from Dubai. When we are receiving a check from Dubai, means it will appear on the, I mean, debit side, that is on the receipt side to Dubai, like that it will appear. But what happened is, what happened is, it was entered twice, two times, like, I mean 2500 and 2500. That is 5000 rupees. Okay, total 5000 rupees. So what we have to do to arrive at overdraft as per cash book, rupees 5000 should be deducted because the cash book is showing more. The cash book it is showing more. 2500 plus 2500, 5000. So rupees 5000 should be deducted. Next, we are going as per favorable balance. Bank balance as per cash book. That is favorable balance as per cash book. What is the item? Check of rupees 3000 issued to Rajesh was wrongly entered twice on the debit side of the cash book. We are issuing a check to Rajesh. When we are issuing a check, it will appear on the payment side. Okay, 3000. That is the amount. But it was entered twice, two times. That is 3000 plus 3000, 6000 was wrongly entered twice on the debit side of the cash book. Debit side of the cash book, or that is on the receipt side. It is not on the payment side because we are issuing a check means it will appear on the payment side, but it is not appearing on the payment side. It is appearing on the receipt side. So what to do? And you are given balance as per cash book. Now what we have to do is we have to derive the balance as per passbook. To arrive at the balance as per passbook, rupees 9000 should be deducted. Rupees 9000 should be deducted. That is this twice amount plus again one more time 3000. Total 9000 rupees you have to deduct. Then only the reconciliation will be completed. Now, next, bank balance as per passbook. Bank balance as per passbook. Okay. An amount of rupees 750 paid in cash towards salary was wrongly posted to the salary account as 1750. In this case, you have to understand clearly. In this case, you have to understand clearly. He is telling that an amount of rupees 750 paid in cash, there is no effect to cash book or passbook. Why? Because he is paying in the form of salary, I mean, in the form of cash, 750 rupees. Okay, he is paying 750 rupees in the form of cash. So it is not entered in cash book bank column. Similarly, the same thing it is not appearing in passbook. When you come across entry in the cash book bank column, then only passbook will be affected. When this thing, when it is not affecting this bank column of cash book, so there won't be anything in this passbook. So this item will not be considered for reconciliation? The answer is it is not to be considered while preparing bank reconciliation statement. Next, we are going overdraft as per passbook. Again, overdraft as per passbook. Now, what is the item? A check of rupees 1000 created in a check of rupees 1000 created in passbook on 28th March being dishonored is debited again on 1st April. There was no entry in the cash book for the dishonor until 10th April. Reconciliation statement is prepared on 31st March. See the peculiarity. It was given on 28th March. Amma. Check of rupees 1000 created in passbook on 28th March. But the reconciliation, bank reconciliation, they are doing on 31st March. Now, what about the entries? Okay, what about the entries? They are done in the month of April. Okay, they are done in the month of April. Being dishonored is debited again on 1st April. There was no entry in the cash book for the dishonor until 10th April. So on 31st March, okay, when you are going for bank reconciliation statement, this item is not to be considered because it is not affecting the passbook or cash book. That is it. So this item will not appear in bank reconciliation statement. The treatment is now balance as per cash book. Now we are going for balance as per cash book. So you have to get balance as per passbook. What is the item? A check of rupees 1600 deposited directly by the customer in the bank on 20th March was dishonored on 30th March. The necessary entry made in the passbook on the same day. Reconciliation statement is prepared on 31st March. See the peculiarity. This thing also, it should not be considered because okay, a check of rupees 1600 deposited directly by the customer in the bank on 20th March was dishonored on 30th March. Was dishonored on 30th March. Okay, when a customer is depositing, automatically that entry will appear on the credit side of passbook. Okay, credit side, that is deposit side, and it was dishonored on 30th, and it was dishonored on 30th March. Okay, so the bank has no responsibility to inform that to the businessman. It is the duty of the businessman to go and see what happened. Bank has no authority. Bank will not do anything of this depositing or dishonor. Simply what it will do is when it was deposited, it will show that on the credit side. When it was dishonored, it will show that on the debit side. There is a matter, but it won't inform that to the trader. So it is the duty of the trader to do that, to verify that. But he had not done. The necessary entry is made in the passbook on the same day. Okay, they made that. Reconciliation statement is prepared on 31st March. So this item is also not to be considered in bank reconciliation statement because it was not informed to the businessman. When check directly, I'm giving the explanation for that. When check directly deposited in bank is dishonored, the entries for deposit and dishonor have been made in the passbook and there is no change in bank balance as per passbook. Okay, there won't be any change. Passbook. As the check is directly deposited in bank and later dishonored, there is no entry in cash book for both deposit and dishonor. As a result of this, the bank balance both as per cash book and passbook, okay, will be the same. Hence, this item will not be considered in bank reconciliation statement. The next one is two checks of rupees 6,000 and 8,000 deposited in bank account number 1 as entered in bank account number 1 and entered in bank account 2 column have been dishonored. The entries for dishonor have been made in bank account have been made in bank account number 2. Given cash balance of bank account number 1 and number 2. You are given the cash book balance of bank account number 1 and number 2. So this is a peculiar thing that we come across. When a trader, when he is having two accounts, bank account number 1 and bank account number 2, two checks of rupees 6,000 and 8,000 deposited in bank account number 1 and entered in bank account number 2 column have been dishonored. They have entered, okay, two checks of 6,000 rupees and 8,000 rupees. They have entered, okay, in bank account number 1 and bank account number 2. They were dishonored. When they are dishonored, automatically you will come across a reverse entry. That is, it will appear on the debit side. Okay. So in this case, what happened is the entries for dishonored have been made in bank account. In bank account number 2. Okay, bank account 2. So what is this? Whether this item will come in the bank reconciliation statement or not? No, no, it won't appear and it won't affect the bank reconciliation statement. Why? Because, why? You may ask me why, sir. Because I'm giving the explanation. Checks of rupees 6,000 and 8,000 deposited in bank account number 1 have been entered in bank account number 2. See the first thing. They belong to bank account number 1, 6,000 rupees and 8,000 rupees. But they have been entered in bank account number 2. The first mistake is that they are the checks of bank account number 1, Amma. Don't forget that they are the checks of bank account number 1. But they are entered in bank account number 2. That is the first thing that was done. The entry for dishonor is also made in bank account number 2. Okay, they have been entered in bank account number 2 and the dishonor is also done in bank account 2. So bank account number 1 has no effect. It has no responsibility, it has no work at all. Because all the work was done in bank account number 2 only. Both depositing as well as dishonor. So it is irrelevant for bank account number 1. First thing is. The second thing is they are not affecting the cash book balance. That is the thing. Hence, there is no change in bank balance of account number 1, account number 2. These checks were deposited in account number These checks were deposited in account number 1 but have been dishonored dishonored. In bank account number 1, there is no entry for deposit and also for dishonored. So there is no change in bank balance of account number 1. Okay, either as per cash book or passbook. Hence, this item will not enter into bank reconciliation statement. Okay, these are the various things that we come across. These are the special items that we come across. And tomorrow we are going for the problematic portion, okay, of this bank reconciliation statement. And I'm going to show you how you have to do this. Okay, how you have to do this. Okay, suppose that you understood about this, so please try to understand. And if you cannot able to understand, just keep them in comments. So this is the area that we cannot able to understand. Thereby I can able to know, okay, what topics again I have to explain. So this is the thing that I am going to tell you all. Please do subscribe this video.